Hey guys, Angelo, welcome to this week's episode of Tip Tuesday. I know what you're probably thinking right now, another boring video with Angelo talking behind the camera. No, this is gonna be a lot different. There's gonna be clips playing this video, so don't worry, don't leave yet. Hopefully this little interaction has engaged you into the video. But I'm gonna get started. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I've had a lot of questions about how to prepare during the off season, and this mostly applies to people in like the cold areas. But if you're wearing shorts outside and you're not worried about your legs turning purple and falling off, this could benefit you too. It doesn't really matter. It's basically targeted for everybody. There's no specific drills or practice. Information that only applies to one set of people. It applies to everybody. So if you're sitting in nice sunny hot Florida or California or Vegas, you can keep watching too. It's all good. This will apply to you just as much as it'll apply to everybody else. So during the off season, so kind of those colder months are just from kind of around December to March, February. Typically, a lot of people's games tend to slide just because they gotta balance their academics, or if you're a little older, your job, and you're not really focused on golf as much as you would be. You're trying to just get through every single day, pretty much. But I'm gonna kind of change your little opinion on that. I would say that practicing in the off season isn't as hard as you think. You don't need to be doing a ton. You just need to be doing the right stuff. And I'm gonna go through everything that you need to do, from people that are junior golfers to older golfers. It doesn't matter. You can do all this stuff. So firstly, I'll target the junior golfers, and I'm going to go through one thing, and then I'll go through the universal process after. Junior golfers trying to play tournaments every now and then. I know that the President's Day long weekend is coming up this weekend, so I'm gonna be down in Vegas, and that's good because it just kind of allows you to get onto fresh grass, real grass instead of turf, and practice things that you can't practice indoors. So you can't, like, for higher chips, different kind of shots, of course full swings, because you can't practice full swings indoors. For many people, I would say you can't really see your ball flight. So that's a really good thing to be practicing. You can practice or focus on a lot of things that you can't do indoors. So if you know you can do some putting and chipping or short chips indoors, don't do that when you get there. Focus on some more longer pitches, 50, 60, 70, 40 yards. Those are the good ones to practice, because those ones leave first. And as many say, your chipping, or pretty much your short game, is the first thing to go and the last thing to come back. So you got to make sure that you maintain that and stay very sharp with your short game, because that's what's gonna save you scores in the end of the day. So keep your short game sharp, play in tournaments, or head down to nice hot areas where you can practice those shots and just have a good time and have fun with your family. That's also very important too. If you're not having fun, of course you're not going to love golf. You got to love golf in order to have fun. So nextly, I'll move on to traveling out to warm places. So you got to play in tournaments, but you can also travel down to warm places, practice your 40, 50, 60, 70 yard shots, your wedges, practice hitting some irons, drivers. You can putt and chip, of course, because you got to get accustomed to real grass, because if you've been on turf for all this time, you're not really getting used to it. But if you're already playing on grass, just playing on different kind of grass. You're on Bermuda, go to bent. If you're on bent, go to Bermuda. Something like that, or something in that case. But that's very useful, so you can kind of get accustomed to all these different kind of grasses and everything else out there, different kind of sands. So that's all good. But yeah, going to different places where you can practice your game is very important. So now I'm going to be targeting like everybody, so just the whole golfing population. When you're not fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to down south or somewhere hot to practice, and it's cold out, I highly suggest practice your short game, because your long game, it's like riding a bike. You might forget how to do it for a little while, but it's gonna come back. You're not gonna just, you might fall over once or twice, but you'll get back up and you'll figure it out sooner or later. So your long game might take 2-3 hours on the range to just get back that day. But your short game, that's a little bit of a different story. Your short game is like learning how to ride a bike all over again when you're 6 months old. Okay? Try to put a 6-month-old baby on a bike. It's not going to work. So practice your short game. Don't let that slide. Practice your putting. I know that I let my short game slide for a little while, and I struggled a bit. So I work on my short game at least every single day. I might not hit balls every single day, but I for sure work on my short game every single day. And especially now since I've been working and working on my ACT prep. I'm reading a book right now on acing the ACT. Really good. I would highly suggest getting this if you want to do well. Kind of just goes through all the tips, but that's not the video. But yeah, practice the short game a lot. The short game is what's going to get you through the winter, and it's a fun thing to do. You can do a bunch of different drills. You can do competitions. You can do competitions with your friends, by yourself. You can keep track of different things. And like even for me, in the basement, I'm very lucky to have a putting green and a chipping area, but it's not massive. But I can practice a select amount of shots, and I can get really good at those select amount of shots. And then when I have the traveling to Las Vegas and such, I'll be able to practice other shots, and then know I can still practice the basics or the shorter and smaller shots at home. So I don't need to stress on those as much. Of course, I should still practice them, but I don't need to stress on them as much. So your short game, very important. Don't worry about your long game. Your long game will come back. And of course, if you're having some struggles, go to a coach. If you have a long-time coach, go to your long-time coach. And if you're new to the game of golf and you kind of go through a winter slump, just go find a coach, do a couple lessons. That's always a great thing to do. They can kind of get you back in gear for the new 2016 season. Okay, so I'm editing the video right now, and I'm going through this. And I want to show you guys what I have to struggle with when I'm doing a video like this upstairs or just in my house, period. It's terrible. It takes me like half an hour to shoot a video that should be 5 minutes. It's unbelievable. Okay, just watch this. This is funny though. In a schedule, because if you don't make a schedule, then you aren't gonna be able to do. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I kind of lost my train of thought. I was thinking about something and then I just kind of forgot. My sister's being a bit of a goofy in the other room right now, and I went over there to tell her to be quiet, and I just forgot what I was going to say. So sorry if I forget, but leave your suggestions below of what you like to do in the wintertime. I love hearing what people like to do, and I like doing that stuff. Of course, it's really helpful. And oh, I remember what I was going to say. If you want to, there's a lot of good camps at universities if you want to go to. I know you can go to a lot of really good ones, and they give you privileges to their facilities or indoor facilities, and it's really awesome. They give you like full privileges with the coaches and everything, so those are really beneficial to go to, especially if you're in that university hunt and want to learn more. So yeah, those are really awesome to do. I'm looking into doing those just because I want to get more exposure, and having one-on-one time with a coach, that's pretty good, and you can't ask for much more than that. So I highly suggest doing that as well. So that's it. I remember what I was going to say now. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like below if you like this video. Comment below what you like to do during the winter time. I know that these are kind of my favorite things to do and my suggestions to people that are trying to improve during the off season. But yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Follow my Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter if you want. I'll be at the end of the video, and it's all in the description down below, so go check those out. I post a lot of really fun stuff, not so much on Twitter until I start getting a better following, because I don't know what to really do. I might do a bunch of like answer Q&A questions every now and then on there. But that's it. Thanks for watching guys. Have a good day. Bye.